Hi. Okay, my name's Andrea. I'm back. So I'm gonna do a bunch of readings today for y'all. Um, if you want an extended reading and you want to see me in person, you want to call the Inner Space at 404-252-4540. I work through them. They handle all my payments and my appointments. And that information is on my website at www.hydf.com. Okay. So I love readings. Yeah, I've been getting requests and I always say I have a job because no one really understands love, myself included, right? Myself included. Um, okay, this is the message that I was getting. Like I drive down the road, like I ran some errands today, and then I got all this like information to share, and then I'm coming home to share it with you. So I've noticed that a lot of people around my age, they'll say like they've had multiple marriages or multiple divorces, and there'll be like a little bit of shame behind it. And this is my response from Spirit. This, the ability to take a risk, get married, and then acknowledge that something's not working and create better lives for yourself. That's first of all, it's showing that change is a thing, and you're showing your kids and everyone around you, I can create choice. Like there's choice. Like we're not stuck, right? So I don't want anybody that's listening to this to feel like shameful or they've screwed up their life or something weird has happened just because they've had a divorce or two, right? Or several relationships. Because, we're in 2021. Wow, some days I feel like we're very barbaric in our evolution, right? The thing is that we can make choices. And there's no one's really stuck. We can be like, now have the ability to be like, if I want to be with someone, then I really just enjoy their presence in my life. You don't have to be with anyone. So that is what I want to share. So no more shame around that for anyone out there that's feeling like sad or whatever. Be like, you rock your choice, your freedom of choice in marriage, right? So and the love readings. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards on love. Okay, married, single, whatever. This is just a general love reading. As with every reading or session you have with anyone in the entire universe, it is an opinion, a thought, a message from spirit, what you need at this moment. It is not written in stone. It's not the words of Jesus. It's you resonate what you want. It's just a tool, right? It's just a tool in your resources. So you love it and it helps you, then awesome. You don't, cool, keep scrolling. I really appreciate you just keep scrolling. But if you love it and you feel like I inspire people, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button on the YouTube. Because we're trying to build our YouTube community. I run Harnessing Your Divine Feminine. I work at the Inner Space out of Sandy Springs, Georgia. I do all kinds of cool stuff all the time. I have live events. We can do phone, we can do Zoom, whatever you want. So I'm doing my cards now. So we're going to draw some cards on love. I love doing my 3-card spread because it's past, present, and future. And it gives us like an idea because the past is important because it shows, a pattern. It can show a pattern and it can show how far you've come, right? That's why we pull on the past. The star. Okay, so this star card, as it relates to love, tells me that you have really had some epic love affairs. You've had some epic lovers. Rock that on. And while they may have ended or moved on or you grew away from each other, it doesn't matter. You've had some epic lovers. You had a healing exchange. You grew everything. Like it all happens for a reason. Now, it doesn't mean that it ended lovely or that there wasn't some signs of abuse or some low key emotional manipulation. It could be hugely bad. It could be little, but all of it was meant to be. And all of it was sort of an epic love affair. And write your love story down. That's what I'm hearing. Like, write the epic love story down. I am looking at right now the Ace of Cups. So this is present. Like, present, the Ace of Cups. So this means you're either in the perfect relationship right now and you found your soulmate and you were just like happy, 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 where your cup is just overflowing, or it's overflow of emotion to where you're either grieving or finding joy in your past and looking forward for the future. Let's do one more for the future, the Empress. So you've got the Empress energy going on for the future, and the Empress really states that, you can kind of like what we said in our earlier reading, ask the universe for what you want and expand your what you would typically date or be interested in if you're single, because look for the heart. That's what counts. It's really not the body part. It's not the gender. It's not any of it. It's all in the heart, right? So, you have got so much going for you, right, in the area of love, if you're listening to this right now. And right now, the heart is in your divine feminine cards. The stars are falling in alignment. So if you're like, oh, I wish I could be with that person, or maybe it's long distance, or maybe it's you feel like, maybe you're both married, right? Maybe one of you's married and one of you's not. That is falling in alignment for you. I don't know how, like I said, being intuitive doesn't mean you get a downloaded plan with your next steps. It really doesn't. It means, you're falling in alignment with something that's for your highest and best good. And I just really, and the bottom of the card is pause, take a breath. Pause and take a breath. Wait for divine timing, okay? Wait for divine timing and don't do anything. Like, just feel good about your situation and feel good with where you are, because overall you've come a really long way. You've gotten out of some abusive situations. You've gotten out of some scary situations. You've gotten out of just awful third party situations, and be proud of yourself for having the courage to do that and to move forward. And if you're married, what I'm hearing is you've really overcome some things with your partner. You've overcome obstacles, challenges. And while some couples look like the perfect power couple, no one really knows anyone until you live with them, right? And don't judge, don't compare yourself to like other couples and be like, oh, they have the perfect marriage, blah, 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 blah. Like, no one's perfect ever in the world of perfection, right? I do feel like we have this like unrealistic view of what life is and what perfection is. And that's just like, we have to sort of embrace the imperfections of life. Um, and vulnerability is our greatest strength. It really is. So that is that. So love is, for those of you who are not in a relationship, you're falling madly in love with yourself. Some of you are going to choose to just continue to be with yourself and dance with that. Some of you have a partner on the other side that you can feel with you all the time, and that's fine. Some of you have love rushing at you. You have more than what you can choose from. If you have more, if you're like seeing multiple people, ask spirit to start shuffling it out for you, and like know which ones to friend zone and which ones to keep. And ask spirit for signs, and ask your ancestors are always trying to find the best. They're saying your ancestors are going to pick it out for you, right? So look for signs of ancestry, like items when you walk in their house, or items on a date, or movies, or something that reminded you of your grandmother or someone that you were close to on the other side, of your grandfather, and you'll know that's likely the person that you need to pursue. If you're married, I see that, the two of you really need to celebrate what you've overcome together, like that you've met some goals together, you've healed together, you've done all the things together, and create something new for each other. Like, you got to spice it up. It's getting boring. Someone needs to hear that. Spice it up, not only in the bedroom, but just in life. Like, change the routine a little bit. Like, be a little bit spontaneous. Try a new restaurant. Try something. Yeah, so that's love. And no one understands love. Love is a mystery. And I think as humans, we only scratch the surface of love. We really do. Love is really about complete freedom. Like, everyone in the relationship should feel free. We shouldn't have our feelings of freedom hindered. If your feelings of freedom feel hindered, then you need to check out. You gotta be like, namaste over there. I'm in namaste over here. We good. Yeah, love, you should completely feel free to just like explore and dive into life and be messy. I'm hearing also someone needs to, messes are okay. It's okay to leave dishes in the sink for a minute. It's okay. Messes are okay. Messes indicate there was something going on that brings life to a home, to a space, right? There was people there. There was loving people there. So yeah, just like take a deep breath right now and give yourself a break for everything that you think you're not adding up to, or everything you think you failed. And like, go out, take a bite out of life, like hugely, like just a piece of cake, just bite, and take your kids, take your crew, however your family looks, that's okay. Take them all and just like get out in the sun and embrace life and let go of all this imperfection. And then your vibration is going to be right there where you're going to meet someone. If you're single and you're looking, you're going to meet someone where that you have a vibrational match, and that's just going to be amazing. And that's really what spirit wants for everyone. Take your shoes off, walk in the dirt, eat an ice cream cone, let it melt all over you, do all these things that just like, you know, feed your soul, feed your soul. Okay. Um, so that's what I've got for you right now for love. Thank you for listening to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. And namaste. Thank you.